BP Ultimate Sydney SuperSprint, and the first of the races for the weekend is done. Well done to Anton De Pasquale, to Shane Van Gisbergen and Will Brown back on the podium. We'll start with Anton. Are we getting used to these Armour All poles and race wins and converting poles to wins and podiums? This is a good little streak you're on.
Yeah, it's been a good few weeks. So obviously we have another 1.5 weekends to go. So we'll try and do some more. Obviously, anytime you're in that top 5, top 3, you're having a good day. So our car's been in a really good window. So we've just been trying to maximise that as much as we can. We have, a few results have gone missing through whatever reasons. So yeah, but the other ones have been awesome. So I'm happy. The car's awesome to drive and enjoy driving and having a good time.
Got a few points back for the old Boat Repairs Sydney Cup as well, which is pretty exciting.
Sydney Cup, yeah. Yeah, I get. Yeah, if you say so. I haven't looked too much into it. We'll worry about that at the end. It'd be a cool thing to win. Obviously, it makes for a pretty cool Christmas party after Bathurst. So, yeah, we'll try and do the best we can. But obviously, that comes with trying to do the best you can in every race, and it all adds up. All
right, we'll go over to Shane, leading the Sydney Cup points at the moment. You ever won 25 grand before, Shane?
Yes. I have, yeah.
You keen to continue this hot little streak that you're in at the moment? Can you talk us through today's race?
Yeah, the race was good. I got a pretty cool start, and then, wild couple of corners with Will and J-Dub, and enjoyed that. And then it was sort of just, we all just cruised and waited, and then it was whoever's tyres dropped off first, and Jamie's did, and then he let me through and tried to catch Anton, but I was a bit late by that point. I didn't quite have the speed, but it's a little bit exciting with the pit stops where you thought 2 or 3 would sort of do the opposite. Thankfully, they jumped early and did 4, which made it easy for us. You're never going to beat someone like that in a head-to-head. So we went for 2, and hopefully we can make the most of that tomorrow.
Sure. Can you talk us through the restart? Did you think you'd have a chance, or was it always going to be a hard ask with the 4-tyre, 2-tyre thing?
Oh, I just knew how late the safety car went and how slow they were going. I'm like, it's going to be like, a crazy one again. And then it was pretty, Jamie left the gap, so I didn't pressure Anton, and he went as soon as it was green. But I saw in the background there was shit everywhere, but I wasn't involved, which was good.
Hey, Anton, would it help to get an earlier green at this track, given the nature of how the restarts work here?
Yeah, I think it's here, and sometimes at Darwin you get it like that. We've had a couple of those, but yeah, here always it's in a straight line. You get the green flag. I don't think I've ever had one where you get green before. That's up to upstairs. I don't know. It depends. It probably looks cooler on TV the way we're doing it, but for us, it makes obviously things a bit crazier. This time I actually went when the green flag went and had no overlap with Shane and made it a little bit easier. So, it's all manageable, but yeah, it all depends on the situation.
Did you learn from last week's restart for this week?
It's a bit easier in the daylight when it's not raining and stuff, so that made it a little bit easier. I could see things and go where I wanted to go. So yeah, always learning. That's part of the game.
Okay. Well, sitting there minding your own business. Well done today, first and foremost. Just thoughts off the back of another podium-winning day.
Oh yeah, it was great to back it up again and have the car speed, and qualifying probably made a little mistake in Q3, but pretty happy to be back in that top 5. We're always happy to be there, and the race pit stop didn't go to plan, but it was pretty cool to come back through and finish up on the podium. It was good racing in the end.
The pit stop only just that tiny little error with the left front. Where do you reckon you may have ended up if you sort of get your crystal ball out and try and figure out where that would have worked out?
I don't have a crystal ball, so I'm not sure.
Fair enough. You said you got the best teammate in the world. He let you through today.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's cool for us both to be up the front. I just had the pace, and I was able to get Jamie in the end. So, he sort of made it a little bit easy for me, and we were able to clear him. So, really happy. Hopefully I can repay the favour at some point. But, it was awesome to do that team sort of thing, and we're working awesome together.
Can you talk us through the move on Jamie, particularly the exit of the corner, because he got pretty tight there?
Yeah, I sort of overshot it a little bit, trying to make sure he didn't try to go around the outside, and he just got into the rear of me, so that was a bit of fun. But it was good.
Not expecting any heat from Triple Eight on that one?
I don't think so. I don't know.
All right, cool. Let's open it up to the journos.
Will, when he got past Jamie, was there any thought given to back him up onto Brodie to see if he could have had a bit of crack?
Oh, it did run through my head actually. Yeah, I did think about it, but I thought you just go risking your own car then really when you do all of that. So if there was an opportunity, possibly, but I'm not really ready to play those games yet.
What games are they?
I don't know. Shane's pretty good at them.
He's just throwing you under the bus.
Any takers? We happy?
So, interesting today that both your team and your team let the other guy through. Do you think that's the way it's going to go to try and have a crack, at trying to stop Anton or whoever it might be?
Doesn't matter who it is, the team outcome is best to win the race, Jamie let me through, went wide, and if he stayed out and he was on good tyres at the end, I would have done the exact same thing, It's the team comes first, and I think most teams play that way.
Hey, Will, can I get your thoughts on the restart? Because you picked up a Super 2 win here off a restart scenario that played out. So your thoughts on how it works here?
Yeah, I actually like the restarts. Like for TV, we're putting on a show, and it puts on a show. I reckon, they possibly could let the safety car go around turn 7 or something like that, because it is like, I don't reckon the front guys got the green flag till nearly pit lane or something like that. So it's getting a bit ridiculous getting down that far. But I reckon they could let it go at turn 7 or something like that, just to not make it as congested, because you've got people trying to do slingshots and all that. So it does make it a little bit, hairy.
So you said a second ago, I'm not ready to play those games yet. You mean poking the bear with some of these other blokes? Does it upset you, worry you?
I don't know. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't care.
How do you feel about having a young bloke come along, giving you a bit of a poke?
Well, the young guys at the moment are awesome to race. Like, you got Will, Anton and Brody, and can trust those guys because they have good car control and good awareness and stuff. There's a few young guys that you aren't going to get room with, but all these new guys who are fast, it's awesome to race because you're going to get a good race with them.
Shane, is it a coincidence that you just named all the Norwell drivers?
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing, yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not, but, it is true. Like, we do the hot laps and a lot of driver training, but battle combat or whatever we call it there, like, you're always racing and playing around, and, yeah, you learn a lot at that place, and as well, like, you never stop learning. After all my experience, there's always something to learn and get better at, but, yeah, the grounding that all the people who go to Norwell get probably helps, yeah.
Cool. Guys, well done. Thank you.